And welcome guys. In today's session we are going to learn what are the variables, what are the keywords, and how to write if and else programming, like conditional statements in a Python. So first of all, let's take a look on the variables. In Python, variable can start with a letter capital A to Z or small a to Z, or with an underscore followed by the 0 or more characters. It means that you can use an underscore between your variable, but you cannot use any special character like at the rate, dollar symbol, percentage sign, or any asterisk. You cannot start your variable with any number, or you cannot use any predefined keywords as a variable. The variable can be in a unlimited length, unlimited in a length, and it is not I can say the case is significant. So if you are defining any variable with a capital A, you have to use in an entire program with an capital A itself. So let's check the variables, how to define a variable, or which are the valid variables in idealization. Let's start my idealization. So this is my ideally. So variable can be in any character. ABC, this is valid variable, or ABC, this is also valid variable. You can print ABC, or you can print ABC. The variable can also start with underscore sign. AB is equal to 20, print underscore AB, print underscore AB. The variable cannot start with a number. So let's suppose 2a is equal to 10. I am trying to assign, but it gives a syntax error, which is invalid syntax. But you can use a2. This is a valid. Let's try to print a2. It will give an output. So that much is enough for to understand a variable. What are the keywords? Keywords are there are lots of keywords, basically and, or, not, from, if, else, else if, lambda, is, into, try, while, or any pass, print, raise, except, class, break, def for define. So that much are the keywords. You can search on any website or Google. It will gives you the total list of variables used or a total list of reserved keywords used in Python. So today's session is for how to write if else in Python. That is a conditional statement. We have basically we use if statement to check a condition. If any condition is true, then run a specific piece of code, else run another code. So let's start with the coding. So I will open my text editor, new file. This is my text editor. So I will compare two values using if statement. So how can I write? Let's assign some values to variable. Let's suppose a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. So I have assigned the values to variable a and b. Let's compare the both values using if else and give the result in a any string that is a is greater than b, or a is equal to b, b is greater than a, something like that. Let's try. If a is less than b, if you are using any statement like conditional statement, looping statement, or you are defining any class, or you are defining any function, you have to put colon mark in the end of the statement. Okay, if I am using if, the same line will ends with a colon mark. Enter, then print a is less than b. That's okay. The colon mark is only valid at the start of the statement. There is no need to end a statement. The space before this line, the space before these lines are states that the body of that function. It means that if the if functions contains this much code. If I want to end the if, there is no need to put any parenthesis, any curly braces, or any colon, semicolon, or any statement like end if, like we write in VBA. Just hit a backspace, come to the 0th position, and try to and continue your coding. If b is less than a, then print. You can write string in a double quote or single quote, both are the valid. I have written this code in a double quote. Now let's try with a single quote. B is less than a. If you are starting with a single quote, your statement should be end with single quote. You cannot give such a mismatch. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. Now if I have given for a is less than, b is less than, if I want to check whether these values are equal or not. So how can I write equal to, there are two equal to signs required to compare. This is a compare operation. To compare any two values or any two variables, you have to insert equal to sign twice, and to assign any value to any variable, you have to enter a single equal to sign. Okay, if a is equal to b, then print a is b. That's it. Save your code. If else, and run. A is less than b. A is less than b. Okay. So this is the simple syntax for if statement. If I want to add some function like else, if else, or nested if else, then how to write a code? So let's try with the else method. If a is greater than is equal to sorry, A is greater than B, then A is less than B. Now I want to add another function like else below the if. If this condition is true, then execute this code, else execute any default code. So let's try else colon is required, print A is not less than B. That's it. Save your code and run your module. A is less than B. If I try to change the values, if suppose I have assigned 20 to A and 10 to B, I will save this code and run. A is not less than B. That much easier. So moving forward, I will show you how to write a nested if else code. I have to check several conditions for a same variable, or you can check with another variable. So unlimited variables, you can define unlimited variables in Python. In any actually in any programming language you can define any number of variables. So I want to put some conditions and want to display some outputs based on that conditions. We have multiple in this example we have only one condition. If A is less than B is true, then print A is less than B, else print any default string. So let's try with a nested if else. How is the syntax? The syntax is very simple. You must remember the keywords. If part I have already with me. Let's try else if el if. Put another condition, B is less than A, colon, print B is less than A. Else put any default condition, print A is B. Now how will your code run? It will first check this condition. If A is less than B, if this is true, then it will print this statement and exit from a if function. If this statement is false, then it will go for a next condition. If this condition is true, then it will execute this code. If the both conditions are false, then it will go for rest of the part. So let's run this code, save. B is less than A. Got it? If I again change the values of the variables and save, now A and the B has the same value. Let's try to run. A is B. The both conditions are false here, so it will goes to the rest of the part, else part. So this is enough for if else statement. You can try with multiple examples and multiple conditions or multiple else if or if statements. If within a if, how to write if within a if? So I will show you just in simple words. I want to write the code within if I have three variables, suppose c is equal to 10. Let's change the values 10, 20 and 30. That's look pretty good. Okay, if now what is my actual condition is, first of all check whether a is small or a is less than b. If a is less than b, check for a c. If a is less than c, then print an output, that is a is less than b and c. Let's check. Pay attention, I am within a loop, within a if condition. This space indicates that you are working in this if condition. So I will start my code here itself. If a is less than c colon, then print a is less than b and c. That's it. I will save this code and run. First statement, a is less than b, because this condition is true. Again it will check for second condition, is a is less than c, that is true, and it will print this statement. So for today's video this is enough. So in today's video we have learned about the variables and the reserved keywords and how to write a if-else statement in a Python. If you have any queries, please write into the comments. I will try to do my best to solve that queries. If you have any suggestions, also write in a comment. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you so much and bye bye.